Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dollies, and welcome back to Agrarian guys. In the last episode, I don't remember what we did in the last episode, to be honest. We did some For the Hoarding things, didn't we? We finished the Slimy quest, I think, and we did some. I think we did some work with blood magic, because we have a few of the quests done. So yeah, we got the Archmage's Blood Orb. We have to kill a fallen we have to kill a fallen angel and a winged fire demon. We'll probably do the angel today. I have the stuff ready over there. But before we do that, I want to show off that I do actually have a diamond bee now. I haven't checked in a minute. Let's fly up there real quick. I've also been killing sheep to try to get the purple wool. So only one of these has the diamond bee so far. I've only gotten one comb from it, so it's very, very slow. But I'm hoping I'll get some more queens, and we'll work with that. I've got about 4,000 forest drones, so that's coming along. I've managed to make another mysterious magnet level 8. I've been working on getting another one. The ender pearls are actually not the problem anymore. The problem is my diamonds. I have no diamonds. And so I think real quick I want to do something here. So this is making gravel, and then the gravel is getting turned into sand. Let's take that sand out, and let's do something like this and put gravel in here. And we will take that out. Honestly, pick this up because I don't need it. And you know what? Let's tell it to put everything out the side. So there will be some sand that goes through. For the most part, it's going to be gravel. In fact, I'm going to put a stack of sand, half a stack of sand, just so that it doesn't get backed up or anything. That way, we should be able to get a little bit more in terms of diamonds. So there's that. The next thing, well, I need to eat real quick. Next thing you might notice, I have a bunch of lettuce. I have 50,000 in fact. So let's get some item ducks. Let's get some levers. And let's get the QDS. I forget it. It's not actually called the QDS. It's the quest delivery system. So let's put it like here, and put that like that, and do that for a couple sides. Make a nice little configuration thingy. Let's get the quest book set so that it accepts this. So let's select that task, put it on there, and then I need to grab my dolly, which I had to make a new one because I lost the old one when I died. No big deal. And if we flip these, and then I need cobblestone, I'll put one there and one there, and that should be going. So the other thing I have is a whole bunch of seeds, and in fact that's completely full of seeds, and I know that I have more, so let's get a bunch of barrels. In fact, let's make a bunch more. So and do something along the 4, 5. There we go. Okay, let's do 16. And I'm going to pick this guy up. So I know I have more over here. And I've replanted my crops so that I can start getting wheat. I've got a bunch more here. So I'm not too worried about, like, anything. I also cleaned up stuff in terms of 3, 4, 5. In terms of the little farming setup I had down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put another torch there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then put our barrels. And basically, this is going to be my new... I'm going to have an additional dirt thing here. And do something like this. Because the dirt is going to take forever if I don't do something like this to kind of supplement. Nope, I didn't want that one. Actually, I want to do it something like this. And then we need to go through and hit all of these guys. Don't want that yet. It's really kind of hard to hit the hitboxes with the... There we go. Alright, so... bunch of barrels. And then up here we're going to do something like this. And we're going to tell this guy... there should be a way somewhere. Maybe if I attach an inventory. So if we pick up our dolly, put the dolly there, and I should be able to... It's not going to let me do round robin, which is okay. Actually gonna grab all of those, break the barrel, and put the barrel here. And then we've got all of our levers. It's gonna be easier to come back here. Flip them all on. I can't put a lever there. Oh well, we'll put a piece of cobblestone. Nope. Piece of cobblestone, and we'll put a lever behind it. And so that should start filling up all of these guys with all of those seeds. So let's light it up a little bit around here, because I don't want mob spawning if I can help it. But that should be good. So, yeah. Because this is slowly getting us dirt, but we need a lot. And it's going to be easier if I just kind of do as much as possible. So the bread, will get a bunch of wheat, and we'll make some more bread later. Let's put a torch right there for right now. Oh, hey, it just finished. Cool. So let's put all this stuff away, and should be able to get a reward. So claim reward. We got a hove growth, which we might use a little bit, but we also got instant health 4. That might be useful later. So let's take this hoe of growth, and I want to see. I believe this basically acts like bone meal, and it has a durability. Actually, I can look at the thumb. Not done. It should be artifice hoe of growth. So till it will do 3x3. If shift while held, using this tool, all of its special properties are suspended and functions like a normal hoe. Okay. So I can come over here if I really wanted to. And bone meal crops. Which is cool, but not really needed. So I'm just going to throw it into my AE system. It's kind of whatever. I don't need it, so I'll clean that up later. We've got purple wool. Just kind of give you an update on that. We have almost 7,000 purple wool. So that might finish before the end of the episode. If it does, we'll finish that quest, but if not, well, we'll get to it probably in the next episode. So for the hoarding is just the dirt and the purple stuff. The end quests. Alright, so one of them I have ready. So we needed raw beef, raw fish, raw chicken. I managed to get all that. I put chicken in there, killed it for a while. I put cows in there, killed it for a while. And then the fishery we set up last episode. We did that last episode. I got the fish from it. So we can go ahead and manual submit all that. And hey, that's all that there is. So we got an epic reward bag. Very nice diamond armor, but kind of useless. And another heart. Alright, so we've got a couple things that I want to get done today. First thing I want to do, though, is the runic, the rest of the runic stuff, which is all right here. And I've got to remember we need to get this out. So the runic armor, the chest plate takes 2 niter, enchanted fabric, and the other stuff. Alright. So I said, they both take 3 niter, don't they? No. I bet I have 6 just to have 1 extra. So I'm going to put 1 extra in here. Let's take our wand. And so we need 3 niter, a piece of enchanted fabric, a primal charm, and scribing tools. And then we put the chest plate, the chest plate in the middle, and it takes 35 magic and potentia and 20 of the armor. So let's make sure that we get all that. So magic takes 35, 38 should be enough. Potentia, same thing. And then Tummin, there we go. So this should be set to go. And let's clear our inventory just a little bit. And let's get started. And I screwed up somewhere. Oh, I forgot the piece of amber. And that's going to cause instability. So let's put the amber there. Now we can start. Alright, so I want to keep a good eye on everything. Let's get some food. That was the chickens down below. So this should be fairly straightforward. I can kind of see the amber, so that's why I'm standing here. But just in case there's any issues, I want to be able to react pretty quickly. There goes the primal charm, which is good. That's the hardest thing to get back. The amber, the enchanted fabric. There's one niter. There's two niters. There's three niters, and then the scribing tools. So the only thing that popped off was the thing I was standing right next to. Alright, so the other one, I prepared this pretty well, so it's only two niter. So let's get the stuff. So enchanted fabric, niter, scribing tools, amber, primal charm. No, I didn't want to equip those. Put those on there, and then we will fill up the vials with the rest of the stuff, because for some reason they mysteriously disappear sometimes. So I've got more than enough of each. And then we just mack it again. So this one should be a little better. But the infusion stuff is kind of, it can be very complicated, and I wanted to set up a bunch of it. I've done enough of it on camera before, but I want to try to get as many quests as we can done today. We're going to try to fight the fallen angel today. The winged demon that's in blood magic, that is incredibly complicated, and you need 12 of the little plinths, pedestals. I don't remember which one's which. So it's very complicated to get it summoned, and they are actually kind of terrifying. I read that they can cool, it finished. I read that the winged demons can actually kill you in one hit if you don't have armor. So that's a little terrifying. Let's get these candles. I think it was like that. And then zombie, creeper. But we got the armor. Let's get our inventory settled back. And see if that's it. There's probably more, to be honest. There is. Utility armor suit. So, oh hey, I'm very close to getting that. So we might work on that a little bit this episode as well. Right now, let's throw this stuff in there. And how are we doing for everything else? So let's get rid of this stuff. Next, I have some other stuff to do. One thing that I wanted to actually get into, I was looking at the quest that is I'll show it in a minute. There's a quest that's going to take some Mariculture stuff. In fact, a lot of Mariculture stuff. And that is something we're going to need to do some fishing for, because one of the things I need is not available to me without fishing. Alright, so we'll get back to that in a minute. Bee domination we're working on that. And the end quest, this biologist quest. So fish sorter, automatic fisher, sawmill, incubator base, incubator top, fish meal. Let's work a little bit on this. So what all do I have? Okay. For the fish meal, that's going to be the easiest thing. What we're going to need to do is pop down here, and I've been letting the fisher go for a while, and grab a raw fish. And there you go. It's pretty easy. so looking at the other stuff, working back, so we need incubator, and why is my, there we go, incubator, top and bottom, so it's going to take some brown dye, a fish of some sort, a heating component, which is pretty easy, just make a bunch of those. And so we need hardened clay for one. I have purple, but we can get more pretty easily. So I'm gonna go get that. Oops. Get that started. And while we're at it, let's so I have 8 Enderium. I need just a little bit more. Let me take magma crucible, and I want a bucket, and I want to make another set of Enderium. So the hardened clay should be done enough. Actually, we're going to need a lot more than that. So let's just get a stack going. That's done. Alright, so we're gonna switch through a couple things. So I need if we put that in there, it should craft it. Should. Never mind. Cancel that. So I need pulverized shiny metal and tin. And then the Enderium bucket I had put in there. Right? Oh yeah. It's only like that. And then we can pop up here. Induction smelt that. We're going to need that for the resonant jetpack. So if I look at hardened clay, we're going to want... I can't remember which... We're going to need white, and we're going to need light blue. So we need bone meal. And then we're going to want... Probably going to want bone meal. I don't know if I have any... I do have some light blue dye. There we go. So incubator, top, it's the white, and then we're gonna need fish. I have these butterfly fish, which I'm gonna use one of each for some of these recipes, and I can't. Incubator top. Blazefish, manta ray, man of war, undead fish. Oh, I need a raw fish. Not those. I don't think I have any raw fish, but I wonder if a normal fish will work. So luckily, we have a lot. I'm gonna throw my my wand in this AE system just to be safe. No. Alright, so we do need to fish. The reason I thought we needed to fish was it's the fish sorter. Takes a pearl, and the only way to get pearls are from oysters, and there's no way to get oysters except by fishing. So I have a titanium rod, and I have a bunch of bait. Actually, I have an RF rod, which is even better. I have a bound fishing rod as well, but we're going to use grasshopper bait, because why not? And all of the... Mariculture has a whole thing that, like... I need a better fishing pond. Has a whole thing of, like... If you're in a certain biome, certain fish spawn. Then did I actually caught something. So I'm probably going to, off camera, make a nice little fishing pond. I can fish a little easier than this stuff. And so I got 2 raw piranhas. So what I'm going to have to fish for is the oysters. Among other things, I think. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll do that off camera because I don't think you want to watch me fish. I'll make a nice little fishing pond and everything, but for the most part, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be time consuming, I should say. Raw piranha and cocoa beans. So there's the incubator top. Let's get the incubator base, which I'm going to need some lapis and some bone meal. So let's do that, and then the raw piranha I just caught doesn't work. How about the butterfly fish? Does it need... Alright, I have no idea. Oh wait, it needs a copper battery. Dirt. If I actually would have looked, I would have seen, and it would have been fine. So there's those. The sawmill. So I'm going to make as many of these as I can. I accidentally hit the one button. So we need copper. We need this wooden construction block, which is actually pretty easy. And there's the sawmill. Then we need an automatic fisher. And the automatic fisher needs wooden fishing rods, which I don't think I have. No. So these wooden fishing rods take polished sticks, which takes polished planks, which take polished logs, which means I need fish oil, which means I need a crucible furnace. So crucible furnaces are pretty easy, but you need a vat. So we'll get into that in the next episode, I think. Because that's going to be a very complicated little process, and I'm not very prepared for it right now, so we'll wait. But we have Agrarian. We need to make a resonant jetpack. This guy, which takes the jetpack, and then we need the armor plating. So we need the Agrarian armor plating, which takes Invar, Tinker's alloy, iron. So we need some more tin. And then we need bronze should work. And I think it's, if we put it in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then armor plating should pop up in a second. And then we need the Invar. So how much Invar do we have? Plenty. And then we're also going to need the Agrarian, which is why I made it. So if I get quick, I can catch it. Actually, just turn that off for a second. And it's out the back, isn't it? Yep. So that should work still. But then we just take this, and I believe if we How's it? Use while sneaking to apply armor. And that should be the one quest. Maybe it has to not be charged, so we'll see if it works if after I use it all. So I'll start using it more. We got almost 7,000 wool. This is probably struggling with energy. I think the cables are the cause, but we're getting there on wheat. So let's take a look if we do some more fun stuff. So I'm going to want to throw basically everything of importance in there, and I believe it's 2, 2, 2, something like that. And then we need to make some alchemy stuff. So I've got all the ingredients ready. First thing we need to make is a bunch of, I believe this is Sanctus. We'll find out in a second. But it's going to make a bunch of this. Yep, Sanctus. So while that's doing it, let's look up for potions. I would like instant health 4 will take. Flight just in case. Regeneration wouldn't be bad. Alright, so there's the Sanctus. Next is this one, which I believe is air. And then this Aether. I believe this one's Tenebrae, however you say it. And then this one is the Earth. Terre. So I'm going to throw this guy in there, and I'm going to take the Master Blood Orb. And if we put it like this, and then I believe once we put the Master Blood Orb, it will summon the guy. So I want to make sure that everything's good. I don't have any strength potions, but I could make one. Let's try it without. I have the flight just in case, which I'm going to move that one here. So let's summon the guy. That's instant health. Empowering our sword. And Fallen Angel. So he's not really hurting all that much. In fact, he's almost dead. And he's dead. And we get his soul. So we can now summon him. That was incredibly easy, actually. I'm tempted to summon the other one, but I think we'll wait until the next episode. So let's get our inventory back a little bit. So I've got a nice demon now. Let's get our stuff back into our inventory. And take the bound armor off. How much do we have in our soul network? Quite a bit. So I'm not going to be worried about that. Let's put this stuff on. Let's fly around a little bit. And where am I going? Over here. Switch these out. And then I'll put the blood magic armor back in here. So let's take a look, see if there's anything else. I guess for the next little bit we can make some of this stuff. So we need exo goggles, chest plate, legs, basically exo armor. So how do we get that? Bronze large plates. We need 24 of those. So that's going to be a lot of bronze because each one takes 8. And so I'm going to come over here, turn these guys off. There's gunpowder in my system because mobs will occasionally spawn in there. But let's make a couple more stacks of that. So I need 24 times 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, 16. I need 3 stacks, don't I? Let's make like 20 more. And whatever, honestly, else I have extra, I can just kind of deal with. But we'll let that smelt up. Let's see what else we need to make. Diving boots, the diving armor, which is Mariculture, so that's actually pretty easy. Iron will craft like a whole bunch so I don't run out anytime soon. So there's the diving boots and the air supply and the helmet. Sure, I'll use clear glass, not a big deal. And the suit. And then the thermostatic harness. That's gonna be in here. It's right there, actually. And it's an infusion. Great wood planks. Alright, redstone comparator, gold. That's not terrible, but it's also flight. I know that. So how many? We've got a bit. So let's start doing this. We can at least make some of it, hopefully. There's one. So, yeah. The armored jetpack, I'm going to have to just... If I turn... Oops. Didn't mean to make a waypoint there. Hover mode is C. We go way up. Wonder if that uses more energy. I don't know. Energy use 400 RF per tick. So not very much. It's see, it's very got a lot of energy. I'll have to figure out if I can just kind of fly around a little bit more. If it's gonna use more stuff, but how's my diamond bees? Hey, we got a couple diamond princesses. That's good. So we can start getting more diamond stuff. Got 2 more diamond combs. Which, by the way, I don't think I showed. So the diamond combs give you diamond fragments. You need 9 diamond fragments to make 1 diamond. It's going to be a very slow process, but eventually I will get all the diamonds I need. So there's the shoes. So the next episode, I think I'm going to cut it off here. I think I'm going to continue doing this off camera and draining my jetpack, we'll get Thaumcraft ready. I'll get the next demon ready. And hopefully we'll be finished with this by the next episode as well. But I'll just continue working on all the stuff, and then we will try to get some stuff done. Other thing I could do, actually, I think light blue focuses is what I'd want. So I could probably take a couple of those, because I was getting quartz for that. Let's actually do this real quick and see if it helps. We're about halfway done with our jetpack. I wish it told me what I could use it for, but it doesn't. So I think light blue might be the one I want. We're gonna need blue stained glass. Whoops. We need blue ceramic dye. Nope, nope, nope. I am just misclicking every single second. And let's make any more nuggets. Let's make 2 and see if this helps. And yeah, like I said, next episode we will face a demon. We will I'll double check to make sure that's right. We should have the wheat done by then. Hopefully this will be done. Got a lot of bronze in there, but I'm gonna continue working on this stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!